Hello, internets. Welcome to some more Let's Play some City of Heroes. Here we are again with Numbing Frost, my brand new ice cold corruptor. And when we last left her, we were about to have a word with Sandra Costell here. Hi, you're Numbing Frost, right? Matthew Abish told me that you'd be here to help out. My name's Sandra Costell. I'm one of the survivors of Galaxy City. I was a doctor in the hospital back then, but now I'm doing my best to try to bring the people of Hyperion Way back together. It isn't easy, though. There's a lot of resistance here. Something bad is happening, Numbing Frost. Someone's trying to turn people against each other. What's going on? We have a lot of refugees from Galaxy being housed here. The government has been sending food supplies for them, but someone's been stealing said supplies, leaving the people angry and restless. What's worse is that they're not angry at the thieves, they're angry at the people trying to help them, saying that they should be doing more to protect the refugees. The people in Hyperion Way need to believe that there are people out there who can help them, Numbing Frost. I think you and I can do just that. Well, let's get started then. Lay down your burdens, Part 1. Trouble me no more. There's a protest going on nearby, led by a hero named Icydrone. He's also from Hyperion Way, and he's trying to make a stand against how the government is handling the food supply situation. He's using his role as a hero to incite the people, but the government is doing everything they can. Someone is stealing all the food supplies being sent to the refugees. Between that, containing the situation in Galaxy, and all the other normal superpowered crime going on in Paragon City, everyone is stretched thin. Please, Numbing Frost, you have to try and talk to Icydrone. Convince him to stop trying to incite the people, and use his powers to help find out what's going on. Yeah, like the thought that that superpowered crime is normal in this town. I'll do my best, Sandra. Thanks. In the meantime, I'm going to see what I can do about getting some spare medical supplies I brought over to one of the rest areas. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm staying in one of them myself. I grew up here in Hyperion, but I lived in Galaxy. Well, until the meteors hit. I'm not letting that stop me, though. It was a horrible thing, but I'm sure something good can come out of it, even if I can't see it just yet. Anyway, I'm blabbing. Please, go see if you can talk down Hystro. Alrighty. Away! I'm only level 3, so I don't have a travel power, so ninja run! Alright, Ice Drone. Whoa, wait, what? Somebody trying to attack me? You boys want something? Over there, huh? You want to start some shit? That's what I thought. Alright. You're Numbing Frost, right? Great to have you here. Grab a sign. Help us tell the government that we'll have no more of their blatant mishandling of this situation. The people of Hyperion Way are hurt and need more help. It isn't right that they're just letting these supplies be stolen. Don't you have superpowers? You can help track down who's stealing this food supplies. I could, but the people in charge need to get their act together. Galaxy's gone now because they didn't have the proper procedures in place. Now, supplies for refugees are going away again because the government can't get their act together. Heroes can't just swoop in and make it right. The government needs to take some responsibility in the matter. I understand your frustration, but we all need to work together to make this right. Or, you have the power to do something about this. What kind of hero are you? We'll go with a slightly more diplomatic option. You say work together. All I've seen is us doing all the work. I'm staying here with the people. If you want to help, then you can deal with the skulls. They're moving in on Hyperion Way now, and of course the PPD and Longbow aren't here to stop them. I'll deal with the skulls and get to the bottom of this if you won't. Alright, so take the fight to the skulls in Hyperion Way. Defeat 15 skulls. Heep. Hup. Hup. Uh-oh, I may have bitten on a little more than I can chew just now. That was a little overkill. You slow down. Stop attacking me so quickly. Oh, sure. Now you go behind a wall. Make me chase after you. How inconsiderate. How many more? 9 more skulls. Okay, that hurt a little, so let's go ahead and pop the rest. Take a knee for a moment. Recharge, recharge, recharge. Oh wow, look at that. Whoa, hello. Let's get back up real quick. Because when you are resting, you are very vulnerable. Punchy, 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 punch. Dingity ding dang. Alright. Let's take advantage of the buff that this gives me to freeze a few more skulls. Three more. Two more. Let's get those two over there. Clue found. Alright, let's go talk to Sandra Costel and say, hey, we found information. What information did we find? You found a recruitment flyer on one of the skulls. However, this one seems different. They're not targeting troubled youths or other gangsters. They're going after Galaxy City refugees. You read over the flyer. PPD and Longbow can't protect you. People are dying left and right, and you can't even get yourself some food. People say the skulls are monsters, but we're a family, and we take care of our own. If you all want someone to take care of you, give you shelter, the skulls are it. Don't let those tight-wearing supers tell you differently. Yeah. That's all we need is desperate people getting involved in the street gang because they are hungry. I can't believe this. The skulls are trying to act like they're out to help everyone. Numbing Frost, these guys are nothing but death-worshipping, drug-dealing thugs. I don't know who they're trying to fool, but we aren't going to let them get away with it. I'll even help you take them on. I'll personally drag each of them over to the Zig if they think they can take advantage of Hyperion Way. Sorry, things like this just make me so angry. Ice Drone using the people for his agenda against the government, the Skulls using the people for who knows what. We need to do something about this. Part 2, Power of the Written Word. Something isn't right with the Skulls, Numbing Frost, but it is starting to make sense. Let me explain. Some of the people I've treated here have said that they've been hearing of another way around all this, that someone else is willing to take care of them. I also haven't seen those same people for a few days. I don't think it's a coincidence in the least. They've probably gone off and joined the Skulls, but as much as I want to hate them, I can't. They're being used. All they want is some safety and security, but the Skulls aren't going to be the ones to give it to them. We have to try to find out what the Skulls are up to. I agree. I don't think it's a coincidence either that the food suppliers are going missing in all of this. I know this sounds jaded, but I think either the Skulls or Ice Drone are behind this. I really don't want to believe that Ice Drone would put his own political agenda ahead of the needs of the people. I've heard people saying that the Skulls have been directing possible candidates to a park nearby about places to meet. If you can go there and find the instructions, you should be able to track down exactly what they're doing. Alrighty, actually before we do that, let's go ahead and go train. Go talk to Ms. Liberty and get a power. Now, question is, do we go for a travel power? Because we can get a travel power at level 4. Or do we figure that Ninja Run is enough and just stick with that for the time being? Let's see what our options are. I love this music. Alright, so Ms. Liberty, what do we got? Train up to a new level. Security level 4. Lots of stuff to say, but lots of stuff. Okay, this is the interesting glitch. I can't click the button down here to say yes, I agree. I confirm this thing. So I have to cancel out, go back in, train again. But it's basically the game saying, now that you're level 4, you can choose from these pool powers, or we can choose from one of these. Let's see, I think for right now we're doing okay for attacks, so we don't need to take Frost Breath. And Ice Shield is still something that's not terribly useful for when we're running solo. And Snowstorm isn't super useful. It slows things down so they don't attack you as frequently, but I think let's go ahead and get a travel power. You know what? I haven't tried this sorcery stuff yet. What do we got? You channel arcane energies in a concentrated blast that release them upon your target, dealing moderate energy damage and possibly knocking them down. Spirit Ward. You come as an ally in a mystical spirit ward, which causes them to gain a small amount of damage absorption every few seconds. Mystic Flight. Using powerful magic, you're able to lift yourself off the ground and fly. While Mystic Flight is active, you can use translocation to teleport to a distant location. Let's see what this is all about. This was one of the new travel powers that was added. I think was in testing before the game shut down, or was in development before the game shut down. So it's been added in this post shutdown game. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and put this up here where I usually put that. Okay, so turn off that one. Alright, so that gives me another bar. Move that so we can see it easier, so. Does a little Uja was it with your hands. And then teleports. Alright, what's in here? You found bits and some instructions, but it doesn't make sense without the others. Alright, let's see what's over here. Searchers, helicopter flying overhead. You found bits and instructions, but it doesn't make sense without the others. So let's find the last glowy. That rule of 3. The video game that's going to ask you to do something. It might ask you to do it 3 times. You found information regarding the skulls. What's the clue say? Let's see. There's a recruitment flyer. Directions and a request. You put together the bits of paper you found to find out the directions to a nearby building. It seems the skulls are trying to recruit people in there. You also found a note from a woman named Deborah Rosenfeld. If you're reading this, then you're considering joining the Skulls. My name is Deborah Rosenfeld, a reporter with the Paragon Times. Please come find me near the specified office building before you go inside of it. Fly, 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 fly. Hello there, are you Deborah Rosenfeld? A hero? What are you doing here? Wait, you found my note? You're not seriously considering joining the Skulls, are you? No, I'm trying to get to the bottom of all this. Okay, whew. Well, this is perfect. I'm trying to do the same. I think this is actually going to work out much better than I thought. I was going to convince whoever came here to get me information from inside that building, but with you here, I have a better idea. What is it? Deborah Rosenfeld hands you a small device with a monitor on it. I've got a small camera hidden in my jacket. I'd like for you to monitor me while I go inside of that building to get some answers. If they start to get suspicious and come after me, I'm counting on you to come in and get me and out. I figure with this, I can get you the information you need to stop the Skulls without them knowing about it. When you're ready, go into the nearby building and you can monitor my progress from there. Alright, be careful in there. Jog on down here. That's a lot of dudes, I think. Well, not too many, I guess. Let's take care of menacing those poor civilians. Punchy, 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 punch. Slow down, you. I may need to go and change those animations again. Because I saw, ooh, that's a neat animation, but it's repeating the same animation over and over. Alright, civilians, you feel okay? You're very welcome. Now, go head on home, or wherever you were heading before. Be safe. Okay, recording camera. Yes. So we are basically once again not looking like ourselves. Trolling through this office building. I recognize you, reporter for the Paragon Times. What are you doing here? I saw your recruitment flyers. I'm interested in joining with all of you. Oh, so you see the family the skull has, do you? Word must be spreading if we can even convince a high and mighty reporter to give up their job to come join us. That, or things are even worse with the rich people here in Paragon. How can you provide for all of us? Are you robbing grocery stores for food? Grocery stores? Nah, that's small time, lady. Now, I'm not going to blab on about what our secrets are. Let's just say the skulls have a bountiful supply of food and water that we just happened to find. If you want to help us out more, you can start spreading the word to the people in Hyperion who are trying to kick us out. You do that, you got yourself a surefire ticket to our supply stash. I'll see what I can do. Talk to you soon. We're walking, we're jogging, we're cruising on out. Move the camera around a wee bit. Just get a look at her. And we leave the building. Woo! Safe. Clue found. Deborah Rosenfeld turned the camera towards herself and spoke to you when she left the office. Thanks, Numbing Frost. I would never have done that if I didn't know that you were right there to save me. Looks like the skulls are behind all the missing food supplies. They're trying to split the people even more with this, but why? Just to bolster their own ranks? You get the feeling that Arachnos is somehow behind this, just as they were with the Hellions. Can we call Sandra? We can. We'll just call her then. You know, I never liked reporters until today. Deborah Rosenfeld is great. I'm relieved to know that it was the skulls who were stealing the supplies and not Ice Drone. I think we're almost through this, Numbing Frost. We just need to remember that there is a reason for all this, and that it's somehow for us, right? That's what I learned in the Galaxy incident. Cygnus Hospital, where I worked, was one of the first to be hit by the meteors. I would have been in there if it wasn't for the fact that I had to take a walk to calm down after I lost one of my patients. If that didn't happen, I wouldn't be here today. That's what I try to remember whenever these horrible things happen, that there has to be a way that this is for us, even if we can't see it. So let's see just how exactly this whole situation with the skulls is going to work out. Finale, a purpose to follow. Well, it's time to put my whole "this is all for a good reason" conviction to the test. One of my friends just texted me that skulls are openly attacking people in Hyperion Way. It seems like a group of people were trying to get together to warn everybody about the skulls. They said Deborah Rosenfeld was trying to get the word out about what they were doing. The people of Hyperion Way need a hero in Numbing Frost, someone to make a stand, to show the skulls that they can't use them for their own ends. I'll make sure the skulls don't get away with this, Sandra. Oh, it glitched out. We didn't get to see what she said. Hang on. Hang on. What else did she say? Oh, Tiny texts Tiny. I knew you'd say that, Numbing Frost. Maybe, maybe this is why all of this is happening. Hyperion Way has always been a jaded place. We were hit hardest by the hollowing when the nearby neighborhood of Eastgate was devastated. We had to pick ourselves up and recover when almost all of the efforts were going into fixing the neighborhood of Eastgate. The people here tend to believe that no one is going to help them, that you can only believe in yourself, or worse, that people are just here to use them. We're going to show them that there is someone looking out for them, and that they can put their faith in other people. That there is someone out there who isn't trying to just use them. All right, that's us. Because we're awesome. And we're heroes. That's what we do. So. Boink. So you're stopping skull attacks out here. Boink. Freeze! Don't move, ice hole. Are you okay? Alright, good. Cool. Next! Oh wow, he is slow now. Freeze them some more. You okay then? Alright, next. Yeah, low level is kind of just a matter of wait for your attacks to recharge. You alright, sir? Good, good, good. Okay, next. Freeze. Chill. This chill out. Four out of 5 people rescued. Alright, one more. Pardon me, I'm a little tired today. Come on. That was a lot of missing. Alright, put a stop to the Skull's operations in Hyperion Way. Teleport and into the door. Load. Ancillary power pools are available to heroes and villains after reaching level 35. The Skulls are keeping the food supplies for Hyperion Way somewhere in this warehouse. Time to stop their operations and give the people what they deserve. You said it. Alright, let's go ahead and use this temporary little buff. Alright. Numbing Frost. Thought a lot about what you said. I'm going to put things aside and give you a hand with these skulls. Let's get moving. Cool beans. I'm guessing you're an ice user as well with a name like Ice Drone. Oh yeah, he's definitely a frosty boy. Cool. Literally. There's a lot of ice flicking around here. Lots and lots of ice. Let's see. I'll get these guys. Alright, that's everybody in there. I got enough here to last us a good while. We keep getting that sweet info and we'll have Atlas in no time. What? A hero? What are you doing here? Boss, we're under attack. Over. Punch, 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 punch. Poking your nose in dangerous territory, Numbing Frost. You can't stop our operation. The Skulls have more support than you can dream of. You'll never catch me or stop us. You hear me? Well, that's just silly. You think this is actually going to work? Yeah, why not? This is a big man, bigger than us. When all said and done, all of Paragon is going to be right for the picking. Or this is big man, not a big man. Not going to let some hero get in the way of our progress. That's kind of what we do. It's in the job description. Wanted. Metahuman individual willing to thwart the schemes of evildoers. You have received your first piece of invention salvage. This can be used with more salvage and recipes to create enhancements, costume pieces, or temporary powers. To learn more about the invention system, see any trainer. Like Megan Trainer? Psh, pss, steam sounds. You can't stop what's coming, Numbing Frost. None of you can. So cocky. So arrogant. So sure of themselves. You're quick on your feet, Numbing Frost. I'll fix that. Just try to come up here and stop us. Bonebreaker. That hero should be here at any moment. She'll be used as an example to anyone who stands against us. I warned you that you can't stop the inevitable, Numbing Frost. Your time in Paragon is over. Stopping me won't halt what's coming. A ding dang ding. Back out to Atlas. Back out the back door. Atlas Park is again full, so we will go to Atlas. The highest numbered instance of Atlas Park. City of Heroes. That fits almost perfectly right on top of the circle inside of the O. Alright, let's call Sandra. Numbing Frost, you did it! Officials from the government are distributing all the supplies you found. Bonebreaker and the rest of his gang are going to be put away for a very long time. The people you rescued from the skulls are already talking about everything you've done to help our neighborhood, and you bet I am too. I don't know how much this will change things, but people will have to notice someone taking a stand for them here. We still have a lot of work to do here, but you've helped us, all of us, get back on our feet. It's our turn now to keep moving forward. Speaking of which, that man from the FBSA, Matthew Habashi, wanted me to give you a message. Something about a lead he had. I think you might want to look into what Matthew Habashi found out as soon as you can. Be introduced to a new contact. Seraph is always trying to help out with things here in Atlas. I know you can help him out, Numbing Frost. Just watch out for Theory. I've heard he's a little weird. Aaron Theory. There's a scientist that works at Seraph. His name is Aaron Theory. Matthew Habashi said he might be able to help regarding the situation with Arachnos in Atlas Park. He'd like for you to go talk to him and see what you can find. We can do that. Let's go get trained up first. Oh, he's right there. I'll be back in a minute, bruh. Fly away. That's kind of neat. I mean, it's not... It's not super duper faster. But the fact that you can keep moving forward as you're teleporting, that's kind of neat. Hey there, Ms. Liberty. Let's actually get a good look at Ms. Liberty. Blonde hair, blue eyes, red, white, and blue. Liberty Bell, belt buckle, Excalibur at her hip. Ninja in purple and red hiding behind her, well, samurai, whatever. Alright, Ms. Lib. You're doing great so far, Numbing Frost. Keep it up! Level 5. We get some more slots. And... go ahead and put those in my attacks. Away I go. Oh, Twin Shot is hanging out in Atlas Park. A sassy little spitfire calling herself Twin Shot has been watching you ever since you showed up in Paragon City. Now you're hearing she's been talking about you with other superpower types in Atlas Park. Perhaps you might want to see why she's taken an interest in you. This contact has now been added to the active tab of your contact window. Twin Shot. We may have to go ahead and do the Twin Shot arc. We'll see what Aaron Theory wants first, because he got here first. What else we got wandering around out here? Oxida. What was your name? Kyozoshimoto. Hrothgar. Hi, Hrothgar. How's it going? Starjack. Huh. That's not bad. Kind of a Nova Corps looking outfit. A very large and invisible person. Oh, that's somebody's pet. Phantom Caster. It's her pet. We got here Antiseptic. Nice. Love the pun names. Perial. Ryojin. Dairaijin. Okay, yeah, definitely got a couple of these. These guys may know each other. Talk to the trainer real quick, and the vendor store sell all these extra enhancements that I'm not using. We got radiotherapy. Let's see here. Well, that's about we're about the 30-minute mark or so. So let's head on over to Aaron Theory. Head back over there. Beep, beep, beep. Bippity boppity teleport. I don't know, it's not a bad power. I could definitely see it being pretty useful, although I might respec out of it eventually. It's not bad. It's perfectly serviceable. There's nothing super spectacular about this pool just yet. Okay, there's Aaron Theory, and I think that's a pretty good point to put in a cut, put in a stop for the evening. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. Not super late, but late enough that I'm not going to do another episode of this tonight. But as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying this game with me. I hope you had fun, because it was fun for me. And as always, enjoy the games that you play, and have a good one.